Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit.
Marcell Ozuna.
The 1-2. To the right side, Diaz. To lead. What a double play that was. Inning over. 3 hits in the inning, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. And now, Diaz.
The first baseman, number 0.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there. And that ball is gone. Home run number 30 on the year. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A pretty good changeup down in the zone right there. To me, that says he was looking down, and that's why he was able to stay on it so well, not get out in front, and hit that ball a long way.
Nobody out, runner at first.
Number 0.
Diaz, a former All-Star, only 20 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2024. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it, everyone's safe.
Well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those infield hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Brooks Lee. Langoliers at second, Diaz on at first with nobody out. There's a swing and a drive. Bangs off the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 5-1. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Everything came together for him. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat. It is probably out of here.
Lifted in the air. Ozuna should have it. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and the lead is up to 5.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Diaz, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Gully threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
And that is out of play. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. And that's down and away. Line drive and foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And now for Seattle, Diaz. He's already homered in this game. Yeah, that's fouled off. Cousins, the tall righty, 195 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next offering way off the plate.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
High fly ball out towards left field. Ozuna ranging back. Way back out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 12-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good pass to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day, and that was an incredible job to keep that ball.
So 2 down. Now the batter now, Diaz. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1 ball.
Second inning here. No score. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And that ends the inning. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Number 0.
McClanahan back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Mariners need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, no outs. And now the right fielder, Will Benson. To third, Meade. Feeds to second, out there. On to Mountcastle. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Diaz with a forgettable showing in this one. One out, runner at second. Diaz digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That clips the corner.
1-1.
And that's outside. And it's 2-1. Just missed. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. On the ground, right side. Rogers in plenty of time to first. And there are 2 down. 1 out, base is empty. And first offering is fouled off. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
0-2.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one high in the air to left center. Ozuna sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And he takes it himself for the out. And up next for Seattle, Diaz.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
Runners on the move. And now a wide throw to third. Kicks and fires. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Up and in. And the count now even
2
up.
balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Grissom whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. So a job. Now it's the DH, Tyler Fitzgerald. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Diaz with a forgettable shot. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Diaz. Birdsong back to work. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
To third. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting 8.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
That one finds the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. And delivers outside. The 2-1. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one is absolutely belted. See you later. The 2-run shot is 32nd of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 4-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
And now for Seattle, Diaz. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Breaking ball misses down and away. 1 out, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 3-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Back at T-Mobile Park, all set for the bottom of the 9th. Now, Diaz. Toss to Naylor. 1 up, 1 down.
That play won't be trending on social.
Diaz played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win. Had only Diaz up next for the Mariners. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And a foul ball. Diaz with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
0-0 here in the bottom of the 2nd. Pitch misses there. 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Mariners. 2 outs, base is empty.
Number 0.
Diaz, a former All-Star, only 20 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch is outside. stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. 1 out, bases empty. And first offering is fouled off. Diaz with a homer in his last game. And that one hammered back there. And that one is off the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
So up next, Will Benson. That misses, and the count even 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. 1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. That's off the inside corner. 3 balls and a strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Back to the top of the lineup, Jorge Mateo now. 2 on, 1 out. In the dirt. The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 7-3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
And that one is lifted in the air. Benintendi sizes this one up. Makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Seattle, but they lead at 8-3. Diaz didn't do a whole lot in the win.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for
Next to hit, Diaz. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Fraley brings it in, and that is that. And now it's Josh Naylor. On the ground, could be 2. The underhand flip. There's 1. To first. Nice pick. Double play. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Diaz. Canning back to work. That one pushed foul.
Well, these Mariners just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The batter.
Man at first, nobody out. And up next for Seattle, Brooks Lee. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Dunks one into left. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman,
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
All right.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Diaz around 3rd. safe. It's 6-1.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Diaz in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Ball, catch inside.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he couldn't squeeze it. No throw, and he reaches safely. And now the shortstop, Brooks Lee. There goes the runner. In the dirt, blocked.
2 strikes.
And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And a base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 6-2.
That was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
And now Diaz. Just missed. Langoliers at second with nobody out. And
Ball
another
2.
ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
The next offering misses. And now 3-0. There's a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Swing and a pop-up. Infield fly called there.
Out.
First and second, 1 out. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. Flips it from the ground, that's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Diaz did well in the losing effort.
Well, Boogie definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
One down. And here's the first baseman, Diaz. Popped up. Seager has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And fouled off. Right field. That's back. Out of here. His 33rd homer of the year, and we are tied. It's 1-1.
Talk about a clutch swing of the bat. He just changed this game in a big way. No, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Runners at first and second with one gone. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. Now this is a rocket to left. Squeezes it. And there are 2 outs.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. So runner at second, 2 down. Diaz now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And the first offering is not close. Man at second. Tap foul at the plate.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Ground ball right side. Duran. That's the inning. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rodriguez settles underneath it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in extras. And a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Robert Garcia.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year. So he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Swung on. Belted. Langford on the move. Heading back. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Diaz played pretty well in this win. Only 1 hit. A 3. And up next for Seattle, Diaz.
Number 0.
Diaz launched a homer in his most recent game. Langoliers stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair. Coming home. He'll score easily. The relay throw, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty.
Number 0.
Oh, what a stop. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. Man at first, 1 away. On the ground left side, 6, 4. 3 double play. And the inning is over. Make it 6. 1 out, base is empty. Hamilton, 6'1" righty, 31 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Foul ball there. way gone. His 34th of the season. And they add a run. It's 4-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is, watch it, I'm going to jog around the bases.
Diaz really excelled in this one and contributed to the win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special.
One down. And stepping in for the Mariners, Diaz. Diaz, a former All-Star, only 20 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2024. Diaz matched a homer in his last game. Langoliers at first, one gone. Way outside, 2-2. And there's the ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. One out. Runner at second. Now here is Josh Young. Center field.
I got it.
Snags it for the second out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And here is Diaz. Peralta back to work. That one pushed foul.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
1-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Another 1-2. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second, and it gets by him. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, tag, got him. Aggressive base running there, trying to take advantage of the defense, but he's out at third.
Now batting, number 0.
Diaz with a homer in his last game.
0-1.
Benson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Right side, hard hit. To first, third out. So no runs. Corey Seager to the plate in this. Diaz didn't do a whole lot in the win.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going
We head to the bottom of the second, and now for Seattle, Diaz. Valdez back to work.
Ball
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one. Valdez with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Calls it in, and there's one away. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
First baseman, number 0.
Diaz measures 6 feet 4 inches,
0-1's the count.
only 20 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Out towards left center. Langford racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Whips one to left. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
The 1-1. On the ground to first, could be 2. Over to Seager. He's out. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Andy Ibanez up next for the Mariners. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that is the third out of the inning. So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Diaz. 1 for 3. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. And here's the first baseman. And he hits a ground ball right side. Off balance feed, there's one. Back to first, and it's over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Reaching back towards the wall. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. One down. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Diaz. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
Double play ball to second. Throws to Henderson. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. No runs. 2 outs, base is empty. Out to center. Doyle under it. Makes the grab. And that'll do it. Still runner at second here. One gone. Swing and a foul out of play.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next
One
pitch
ball,
way
one strike.
upstairs.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Inside at 100. 2-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And ball 4 to a board.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way out.
First and second, 1 out. Eugenio Suarez up next for the Mariners. Swung on, belted. That one back. In the air to make the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ground ball. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Through 8 full, it's the Orioles 1 and the Mariners. One down.
Batting second, the
Diaz
first
up
baseman,
next for the Mariners.
number 0.
In the air to left center. Doyle sizes this one up. Squeezes it. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Bierland makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. Brenton Doyle now at the plate. 2 outs. This one in the air, right field. Benson moving under this one. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Outside with a breaking ball.
What a year it's been for the rookie. He's getting a lot of playing time, and there's no doubt he's earned it. He's looked good at the plate and continues to be a valuable piece in this lineup.
Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. And there are 2 outs. First and second, no outs. Diaz will hit next.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Pitch is in there. Strike one.
Well, these Mariners
0-1's the
really
count.
impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Diaz had a game to forget.
Definitely didn't.
So 2 down, and up next for Seattle, Diaz. And it's fouled away.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. He'll touch them all. Home run number 35 of the year. And they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Jackson Holliday.
Fly ball to right. Benson makes the grab. And that is that. Man at first, one
Now
away.
batting, number 0.
And a foul ball. The M's would love to build their case for the postseason with a win in this one. That's
Off the plate,
inside.
ball one.
And that is ball one.
Not much time left in the season now, Boog, and it can be hard to recover mentally when you lose games you should win. They need to limit the mistakes and fight for every run.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just
Nope,
off the
outside.
outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up.
1 out, base is empty. And that one
That's a ball.
upstairs, ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Nope, that's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's
3
too
balls,
high.
1 strike.
That's ball
Ball
4,
four.
trying
Take
another
the bait.
fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Here's a 1-1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
They get the tag on him, and that's the 2nd out. So a man at first.
Number
Diaz up next for the Mariners. He's already homered in this game. On the ground, could be 2. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. Too late, and the runner is safe. And the misplay costs him. 2 on, 1 out. And the batter will be the short. Diaz with a good game to help lift them to the win. Only one hit, a home run. Diaz up next for the Mariners.
Baseman, number 0.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Rooker puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting 7.
One goal. Runner at first. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Estes back to work. Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right.
Up next,
and now here is Harry Ford.
4.
In the air, right field. Rooker sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's one down. One down, runner at first. And now for Seattle, Andy Ibanez. In the dirt, but cut close. Well done behind the dish. Runner on the go. Now it's Belton. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. That's worth the price of admission. It's 2-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Second and third, one away. Right side, hard hit. Throw to first in time. So 2 outs with runners on the corner. Diaz had a decent showing in this one. Had a single and an RBI. So 2 down. Diaz up next for the Mariners. Enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Fouled off left side. Misses outside, and a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-2. Benson off of first with 2 away. Stays alive. Two outs. And that's downstairs and outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And they're all loaded up. Cole Young up next for the Mariners. And here's a slow roller. Madrigal on to first. Out to escape a bases. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Man at second. That one fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Diaz in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Slings the first. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The first baseman, number 0.
Ferris back to work. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one misses in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bleday makes the grab, 1 away. And stepping in for the Mariners, Diaz. That one missed. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging. 3 up, 3 down. Diaz had a pretty poor showing in this game. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Nick Madrigal up next for the A's. High fly ball, right field.
I got it. Relay, hit me.
Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Relay to third. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with 1 away. Now, Diaz.
The first baseman, number 0.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Ripped on a line. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out.
Ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swinging for the K. So on the wild pitch, two guys advance. One out, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. That one off the mark.
Up.
Now 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs luck.
Diaz had a game to forget in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much.
One down. And now for Seattle, Diaz enters the day third in the American League batting race. Tap foul at the plate. And that is out of play. Two outs. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ward leads off first with two down to the inning.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Popped up. Rosario. And makes the grab. And that will end the inning. Runners on the corners, no outs. That smash towards center. Adele makes the grab on the run. The throw is offline and he's in to score. Back even, it's 3-3. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Yeah, that's fouled off. Off the plate inside, and the count is 1-1.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Ground ball up the middle, and no one can get there. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. One run across, goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Comes through with the RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Center field. And that will end the inning. Diaz up next for the Mariners.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
And first offering is fouled off. Finnegan, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. And there's a foul ball.
Bowen.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. See you later. He flexes his power with that swing. His 37th homer of the year. And they boost their lead. It's 7-3.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball turns off your bat like that.
Diaz really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Diaz. Mazzucato back to work. That one ripped. That's back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Here's Trout. The 0-1. On the ground, a second. Might be 2. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Joyce, 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2022. The tying run at the plate. That one in triple digits.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Sets him down looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was a... And now the first baseman, Diaz. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And it's 1-0. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a ball popped up. Wood sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And next for LA. And up next for Seattle, Diaz.
Number 0.
Towards first. It's in and out of his glove. Still fires to first. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they... Hit in the air, center field. Adele settles under it. Makes the catch. And that is the third. And first offering is fouled off. Diaz, in his rookie season, only 20 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Push across one. So runner at second. 2 down. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And here is Diaz. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
One-run game, bottom 9. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-2. And there's a ball.
Careful.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And we're starting over. It's 3-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. He wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Two outs. Both the tying and winning runs are up.
Number 0.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in. The throw home. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Mariners walk it off in extra innings.
In this situation, this guy's looking to put the ball in play and find a hole somewhere. Well, he did exactly that. Drives into a very cool walk-off win.
Had a sensational day, capped by the walk-off. A 3-hit performance, including a homer. Close one here today. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, Yordan Alvarez. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. Brown back to work. And that one pulled foul. Brown with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Fought off foul.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something.
Yep,
get his mind right to get back on track.
Ball, that's out.
This one in the air, center field. Myers under this one. Corrals it. And there's one down. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Diaz, a former All-Star, only 20 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. 2 outs. Out towards right center field. And that is that. And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. 2 on, 1 out. To first, might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it.
The batter, number 0.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Ball
1
no
out,
strike.
bases empty. That's out to center field. Myers settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. Diaz with a less than great game in the loss.
Well, Boog, not too much to live.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Diaz, the next to hit. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Man at first, 1 away. To first, maybe a 2-ball. To Pena, second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play. And first and second. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Inside,
Just
ball 1.
missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A 3-run shot, and they tack on 3. It's 5-2.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now for Seattle, Diaz. King back to work. Comebacker to the mound. To first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
1 pitch, 1 out.
Here at the bottom of the 9th. 1 out.
Now batting.
And up next for Seattle, Diaz. He's been a difference maker in this one with what he did back in the 6th.
No doubt, Boog, a huge 3-run homer, and it's one of the key moments in this game.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Foul ball there. That one at 95 missed up top, and that is ball 1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a
So 2 down. Diaz getting ready to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 2nd. Up the middle. Altuve handles it. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
tough play on a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger.
Runner on the move. In the dirt. Blocked. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Three-two. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. That's whipped. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Alvarez scores. Now to tag at second, and he's out. Trying for two. One hit, one error, and one left. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. Cannon back to work. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Mariners, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
One out, base is empty. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball.
No strike.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Myers flashes the leather on the run and catch.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
On the ground, could be two. The throw to second. To first. Nice pick. Double play. And that. Base is empty with two away. Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson. Williams is just one strike away. Got him! And that's the ball game. Diaz with an unremarkable performance in the loss.
Didn't like the
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next. And now the first baseman, Diaz.
Number 0.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And another ball. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the shortstop, Cole Young. And down on strikes. And there's one down.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Ripped to third and caught. Throw not in time at second to double him off. Great hustle to get back. Here's the third baseman, Brian Bliss. Ground ball to the right side. Fires over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 1 out, bases empty. Right side, and foul ball. Just missed. And that's downstairs. 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And there's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's down and in.
2 strike.
The pitch. Liner, base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
Now batting, shortstop, Cole.
The batter will be the shortstop, Cole Young. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's one to first, double play. And it goes 1-6-3. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And first offering is fouled off. Garcia measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. That misses, and 1-1. Late that time, it's strike 2.
Just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That's to third. Fair ball. And now the shortstop, Cole Young. On the ground to the left. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
1-2.
In the dirt. Up the middle. Estrada to second, and that's 2. But they push across 1 run. Diaz had a solid game for them, a real contributor. 3 hits in this one, always. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Here's Josh Young. Duran over at second. Seager at first. 1 gone. Laser base hit. They're waving around Duran. He'll score easily. The tag at third, and he's out. Diaz up next for the Mariners.
Number 0.
Diaz turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
2 down, nobody on. Left field, Langford. Brings it in, and that'll do it. So no run. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. And out of here. Home run number 40 on the year. It's 2-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now batting, number 0.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity.
Fires over to first. That's out number 3. Here's Leody Taveras. Two on, one out. Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Weaver is just 1 strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And it's a title for the Texas Rangers as they capture the American League West. Diaz with his 40th homer of the season in this game.
And still racking up the long balls, Boog. I love the energy in the stands when he comes to the plate. The crowd knows there's...
So 2 down, and up next for Seattle, Diaz. Diaz matched a homer in his last game. No score here in the second. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, and it's in time for the third out. And now it's the Rangers' leadoff hitter, Josh Boyer. On the ground to first, could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first, not in time. 2 out, space is empty. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. And he makes the catch. And that is that. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a ball popped up. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. 2 on, 1 out. And now the catcher. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. 0 for 3 in this one. That one in triple digits.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. And that's way high. And that's ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That one a little bit high. Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's off the outside edge. And the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball four to a board.
That's a tough one to swallow right there if you're on the mound.
Diaz had a rough go of it in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down.